Welcome to Krastorio. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 29 of our Let's Play campaign. As you can see, the base is continuously evolving. I am just, as always, spamming things out here. Whenever we have an idle moment, I am just increasing our territory that we have under our control. You can see the blinking lights out here. That's because I realized that as we start scaling up, it's actually starting to bounce out here again. So I have added all of these locations. I've added air filters. As you can see, now all the air is being filtered, and that should pull back this cloud back again. Also, since we've added a lot over here, I'm going to do the same around this area, maybe even up here as well. But I just don't have enough. So that's just one of those things where just build it. When you got it, you put it in there. One of the things that I want to do, we can just do that right now. I just want these ones. I don't like building on non-concrete. This is our hive after all, and we build inside the hive, not outside the hive. So just quick 4 more of those, and we'll disable this one, and then also get some the way, some lights, some. Ooh, look at that! They are. Am I seriously running out of power? I've run out of power. That's. Oh wow. Okay, well that's. I did not see that coming. That is so weird. So damn weird. I think it's because we have used a bit too much of everything lately with all of this. That is so insane. All right, let's kick this back into gear. The thing is that it feels like we have a lot of solar panels, but honestly, solar panels are pretty shite. So, yeah, they don't really produce very much. If you look at it like, 13,000. They're like, yeah, 13,000. It's not really very much. 13,000 times 60. That's 780 megawatts of power. That's a whole lot of nothing, right? Now it's bouncing up to 1 gigawatt because these other ones are also kicking in. These 12 ones are just not producing very much. But yeah, we have to deal with that. That's actually interesting. I was totally not my plan, which is great. Which is great because that's kind of the essence of Factorio, isn't it? That we change our plans so we can build a nuclear facility, or we can start sending longing eyes towards the fusion power. Where is the fusion power? I did look at it not so long ago. That's the fusion energy. Let's just see if fusion energy is something we can do. Fusion reactor. Oh, look at that. Mineral processes en masse. Deuterium oxide, DT fuel, tritium, deuterium, tritium. Okay, so those are heavy water. No, the heavy deuterium oxide is heavy water. Tritium is just hydrogen, heavy hydrogen. Lithium chloride plus pure water gives us lithium. We don't know what lithium is used for. Lithium plus uranium. Okay. We do have Coverix, right? Yeah, we do. So maybe we should start mining. We also have a lot of sulfuric acid now, so at least we could start mining that. That would probably be a good idea. And in the meantime, I can just take some random things just to clear out some of the non-research data sciences. Now I do have one in here, and I kind of oopsed it. How big is it? It's 1.3. I kind of feel this one could be replaced. Yeah, you know what? I actually had other plans, but those other plans are gone. I wanted to do air filtering, but that's kind of a moot point at this moment. All right. Oh dear, that's gonna be tough. Okay. Let's start removing this and digging our way into where we. Okay, now the whole thing shut off. That's just looks suspicious, like what I just did caused it, but it didn't. It's what I've been doing for the last long time. Do we have one of those? Yeah, we do have that one. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be a problem here. If I do this, everything will be covered. And if I do that one as well, it will be covered. So this is actually... why do I not have that? I need one of these. Provider warehouse. That means I need some reds. Do I have some reds somewhere? I know reds are... okay, now it's just smashing through that. Oh no. I don't like this. And I really shouldn't be straining my poor network even further, which is exactly what I'm doing. There. Yes, and... okay, that one. Inbound, inbound, inbound. Yes. That dirt, I don't get it. I don't like it. This is just going to be pure uranium ore. Easy to get. I'd like to get it inside, but I can't. Okay, and now I need here somewhere that unbarrels sulfuric acid. And we need a requester and a, not a provider, but a inbound, outbound, copy, paste. Is that 150 of those? That's a bit much. I think 50 is actually enough. And now we can place these again around it and just get whatever we can in here. Ta-da! It's strange to do this. Let's see. And these all stop working once the power is dipping. So I'm using 800, and that's because we're not actually firing up our accumulators fast enough. So I don't need to replace this. This is good. Okay, so how do we get more power fast? We don't. That's the long and short of it. That's basically one of the things I've been saying for a while, is that I have to be ahead of the curve. If I ever fall behind, then I am in big trouble. Enter big trouble. So we now have this 1.3 going in here. I am going to mark this with a uranium just so I can see what it is and actually remove it, and place it exactly there. That's 1.3 and it's going to be uranium ore. Boom. So I can get it and I can move it out to somewhere where we can start processing that. Processing uranium. I think that this is where this one is slightly different. Afterburner. Okay, just work your way through all of this. That one. This is interesting. 0.8. So the ratio. That's really interesting. So we get a lot of junk here. It takes 15 seconds and is made in one of those machines. I don't know if we have those in storage accessible. Let's give it a shot. We do not. Okay, cool. Then we go to our hub. That's the one. We are going to work towards nuclear power plants now. What about in here? Nope. Interesting. That actually also tells me that all the other nuclear power plants things are not done yet. And you are going to make 50 of these. 50, yeah. And I am going to take that one out. And that one's going to be inbound. And I'm going to serve this. Now I'm doing two things at once. I know, it's a stupid idea. Oh, that doesn't require anything. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why. That's because they take a long time to build. Maybe this one doesn't have to be like this anymore. And I could get some of the effect by just doing this. Yep. This one will then be something else. It'll be an unbarreler of lubricants. Ta-da! Which will then destroy that line. But it is what it is. We're gonna have to get it somewhere. Although... probably better to build it there. And then take this. Yep. Alright, character logistics slots. I don't need any of these. And doing those now is a shitty idea because that's just using power for science that we don't need to use. But I don't like not doing it. There. Now, that one's just marked right now. Not something I'm going to do. But what I am going to do is actually check out the other things that I don't have. Like that one. And that one. And that one. And turbine is the last thing. Yes. So once I have those, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Oh yeah, we need a lot. These turbines, I don't know if it's going to be stupid amounts, but I need 200 of those, and I need 200 of these as well. And I need 100 of those, and oops, I need how much? Like 6, 8, 8. Good stuff. Autosave. I got 3. Not impressed. Why are they popping into my inventory, those 4? I don't want those 4. Oh, right, I actually did. Never mind. What are we upgrading here? If I do this... This is probably not relevant, but I kind of feel that this should be done. And this one, let's make 50, and I'll take these as well, just replacing everything around it. Now these two will be for the barrels and for the lubricant. That means this one can start requesting stuff like this and like that. Is that it? And the last one is this one. Definitely not 50. Oh yeah, hold on. It actually has to be 50. This one has to be 4, maybe? That one has to be 100, I guess. There. Alright, that's good. That just means it's ready. These bits. And over here, one of these will probably be for the blue. But I don't feel like doing the blues right now. Hey, look at that. We got all of it upgraded to yellows in here. I don't know if that's worth it, but it is something. Good. How many of these do we have? Oh, they take forever. But, I mean, I got 7. 7, is that something? Not a single one of those. Yeah, but if we get 8, I think I'm gonna be happy. Oops. Let's go. That one. And, okay, I got 8 now. And let's see, where do we have an empty slot? Close-ish to that one. I have this one, or I have that one. I think we're actually build it by out here. Because eventually we're gonna need it near some water. And so the reason why all our power just vanished into thin air is simply because we are we've just increased this so damn much. I mean, added a lot of mining, even though they have a lot of this. Then we have several of these locations. Maybe this one is actually the big culprit here. Energy weapons. I think also one of the facts is the fact that this one, okay, this has dropped down because of the power supply, but this was up to 1000 a minute, and this one's actually starting to accumulate. That's very nice to see. This one not accumulating at all. Great to see that these are where they should be. Probably also a lot more robots flying around has been adding a lot of extra charging here and there. What are we up to? Yeah, so we are way behind on the solar panels. You know what? Isn't that something we could work on? How much solar panels do we got? Are they constrained? They're constrained because of the silicon wafers. So I'm getting silicon in. Is this because it's powered? Yeah, it's just dead, right? It's just dead. How bad is the situation now? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I did not see that coming. I just did not see that coming. And did you see that coming? Because if you did, you should have mentioned it in the comments. I don't think anyone really was like, oh my god, you're running out of power. Maybe. We'll take this one. And unfortunately, the thing is, I don't have a great way to... Oh, you know what? Boom. Paladum, you get your Renaissance here. And what are we going to do? We are going to take... Oh, and these require a lot of power, right? Not much. That's a normal assembler. Okay, so this one takes 15 seconds. I'm just going to fill this one up. You're going to get... Inbounds and outbounds are completely irrelevant. It's less than 1 second. So this is just going to be filling this up with stuff. And I think I'll just take all of it out. No, I do have to filter it. Because the two to the right, they need to be ditched. And... Whew, that's going to be tough, actually. And I'm going to do one inbound, one outbound, and then another one on the other side. That's going to be like the starting point. And then 2 more. So this is going to be like the simplest of simple units. Boom, 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 boom. That's our unit. And we can make... Can we make 3 of those? We can exactly make 3 of those, which is glorious. The thing is, though, somehow we are going to filter 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the smallest I think we can do it is in one of these, which could be... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't like this blinky blinky. Is that a big chest? Big generic? I like to call big generic chest, and that's just gonna generic warehouse. Okay, so it's a warehouse versus a chest. So if I get one of these, this one could be filtering things out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5, and then it would get 1, 2, 3 inbound. Excellent. Not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outbounds. Yes. That's our science. We still have a ton of science we could do. We're just going to pause the science just for sort of common decency. And this one could be like that. Yep. I like this. It does become a bit of a Cthulhu monster, but just aside from that. Yeah, this is going to be like super easy. that one goes up. This one. Either what I wanted to check was how close can I make it? And the answer is like this. That's 1, 2, and only 3. Although I can do this part, I think. It's close. This is irrelevant. So I mean, that could go in there, that could go in there, and that would mean this one would be the outbound instead. Yeah. This one goes out, and that becomes... Okay. I like it, right? I mean, I'm using it as good as I can. This one will then be... I'm kind of worried that one of them will be too big, obviously. Okay, so this one's going to be one of the lower outputs. That one's output. And next one is deuterium. No, tritium. Oh, okay. Well, we got a bit of tritium. And that one will be the stone. That one will be the iron. And this one will be the main one. Boom. Yes. Okay. All of these looks good. I think this looks really good. And yep. This one, I'm getting 12 more. You're just gonna get 1,000 of these, and then everyone will be happy. Now, I will get that one. Yes, and that one. These are the two lower yield ones, and the big one. Sweet. I think I'll actually do this. Output, 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 output. And that one's input. Pretty obvious. Okay. And that one. Boom. Because this is the main ingredient. Although it's, in this case, only 75%, while normally it's 97%. Here they just decrease the yield a bit. Oops. There. This. And, you know, I could also do... Pretty obvious that if it's smaller, then it's because it's a smaller one. Yeah, and that's going to be the tritium. I like this. I like it. Does it work even? Not at all. Because I'm an idiot in terms of this. There's no more room. Oh, why did I mess that up? Because that obviously has to be like this, and then everything is screwed. Is there any way for me to move this up? Yes, there is. There absolutely is. Do we do that? And that means we can take all of this. And move it one up. I think that's gonna work. Yes. And that means I think I can take this one and shove it. Oops, it has to be cut. One out. And that allows an output. And obviously this one, just bounce it up to 20. Did these remember what they're supposed to do? Yes, they do. Sweet, I like it. I like it. How many do we need? We still need 17 more. 18 more actually. So you need to do 18. And they're coming from this one. Okay, that's probably going to be taken out really soon. All right. We got uranium. I'm going to put you in here so you can see what's going on. That's palladium is coming back. You are making, I don't know. No, actually I'll take it with this one. So we got our uranium processing done-ish. Yeah, let's call it done-ish. That's as close as we can get. We're gonna get more, everything coming in and out. Let's have a look at the locations. Just to see, yep. Hey, we got 1 tritium already, and 3 of those. That's excellent. And the other ones, they just get out of there. Cool. That's it. Thank you for joining. And that's going to be interesting. Now we have midnight problems. We are going to relax a bit on starting new things because we don't want to strain everything by getting the whole base up and running at once. We need all of the iron here to somehow settle in. It's going to take a while to settle in, to be honest. These are just not really getting there. Not really getting there. And is it because these are not working full time? Probably. Yeah, so actually, I can't believe we're saying this, but iron is actually not sufficient for this base. That's great to see. Although the good... Oh, I was about to say the good thing is this one is starting to accumulate, but it isn't anymore. Nothing is accumulating. Hey, well, blue circuits are accumulating. What an odd world this is. Anyway, time for us to wrap up. I'm going to take a look at the base just to see what silly things are going on. Then when we come back in the next episode, we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that might need a helping hand. But we're going to work towards our nuclear power plants now. That's very important. Thank you for joining. See you next time. Until then, stay effective.